The life of a spider animal. Spider animal. Spiders are categorized in the order Araneae, a category that also includes scorpions, mites, ticks and opiliones, harvestmen, one of several orders within the broader class of arachnids. There are more than 40,000 species of spider described. All over the world, from the tropics to the Arctic, spiders are found. Spiders are available from 6 mm to 10-12 inches in a broad variety of sizes. All spiders have 8 legs, although their front legs are used by a few ant-mimicking animals to imitate antennas that spiders lack. Invertebrates, which means they do not have a backbone, are snakes. They are predatory creatures with no wings and no mouthpieces that are chewed. Instead, they have a small proboscis like other arachnids that they use to suck up their prey's liquid bits. Spiders are capable of consuming their own silk, however. Spiders are not insects. 3 body parts and 6 legs are insects. Spiders have 2 parts of the body, a hard front portion called the cephalothorax or prosoma, the head and thorax, and a soft hind part called the opistosoma, the abdomen. A thin waist called the pedicle or the progenital semite, a feature that enables the spider to pass the abdomen in all directions, is associated with the abdomen and cephalothorax. Currently, this waist is the last segment semite of the cephalothorax and is missing in most other arachnid members. It is only detectable in the embryos in scorpions. Spiders have 2 palps attached to the cephalothorax, used for grooming and feeding. In adult males, the ends of the palps are changed into elaborate and sometimes species-specific structures that are used for mating. They use advanced and sensitive hair on their legs to pick up scents, smells, vibrations and air currents because they have no antennae. Many spiders have 8 eyes in different configurations. The eyes of spiders are single lenses rather than compound eyes, ranging from clear light-dark receptors to eyes in some jumping spiders, rivaling those of a pigeon. There are 6 eyes in some species of the family Opiliones, while some have 8 eyes, Araneae, 4 eyes, Tetrablema, or even 2 eyes, most Opiliones. Often one pair of eyes is better formed than the others, or there are no eyes at all, even in some cave animals. Several families of hunting spiders have fair to excellent vision, such as jumping spiders and wolf spiders. In jumping spiders, the main pair of eyes can also see in color. 7 kinds of silk, a thin, strong protein strand, are produced by spiders, ranging from sticky things to traps and wraps to super strong support threads. As parachutes, spiders often use their silk to protect themselves and their young people. The different forms of silk are developed most frequently on the end of the abdomen by various specialized silk glands and nozzles called spinnerets. The full range of silk cannot be produced by any one spider. It is used by many species to trap insects in webs, although there are also many species that openly hunt. Silk may be used, among other applications, to help climbing, form smooth walls for burrows, create egg sacs, wrap prey, and carry sperm temporarily. All spiders, with the exception of those in the Ulubaridae and Holarctidae families and in the Mesarthalae suborder, about 350 species altogether, have fangs and can inject venom to defend themselves or kill their prey. However, only around 200 animals have bites that can pose health issues for human beings. There are bites in many larger species of spider that can be very painful, but will not cause permanent health problems. Read all about spiders that are venomous. Internally and externally, digestion is carried out from a series of ducts perforating their chelicerae. Spiders that do not have strong chelicerae secrete digestive fluids into their prey. The prey's internal tissues dissolve these digestive fluids. The spider then feeds by sucking out the partly digested fluids. Other spiders with stronger chelicerae chew the whole body of their prey and leave only a very small trace of indigestible materials behind them. Spiders have an open circulatory system, meaning that they don't have actual blood or veins to transport it. Rather, their bodies are packed with hemolymph, which a heart pumps through arteries into spaces surrounding their inner organs called sinuses. The spiders are oviparous, meaning the young ones come from eggs. 3 phases progress through the spider life cycle: the embryonic, the larval, and the nymphoimaginal. By means of larvae, spiders reproduce, which are packed into silk bundles called egg sacs. To allow conspecifics to recognize each other and to allow the male to approach and inseminate the female without triggering a predatory response, spiders often use elaborate mating rituals, especially jumping spiders. If the approach signals are correctly exchanged, the male spider must make a timely departure, in most cases after mating, to escape before natural predatory instincts return and consume the females. Normally, male spiders are smaller than female spiders. The embryonic period is called the time between when an egg is fertilized and when the spider starts to assume the form of an adult spider. It starts to look more and more like a fully grown spider as the spider reaches the larval stage. It enters the larval stage as a prelarva and reaches its larval form by subsequent molts, a spider-shaped animal feeding off its supply of yolk. Body structures become distinguished after a few more molts, also called instars. All organ systems are soon complete and the animal starts hunting on its own. It has entered the process of nymphoimaginal. 2 substages separate this period: the nymph, or juvenile stage, and the imago, or adult stage. Until it makes the transition from nymph to imago, a spider does not become sexually mature. When a spider has entered the stage of imago, it will stay there until it dies. The general rule is that they avoid molting after sexual maturity is reached, but the females of certain non-araneomorphic species will continue to molt for the rest of their lives. Many spiders may live only for about a year, but a number will live in sheltered areas for 2 years or more, overwintering. In the fall, the annual inflow of outdoor spiders entering houses is because they are searching for a warm place to spend the winter. lived up to 20 years is normal for female tarantulas. By biting, all spiders will try to defend themselves, especially if they are unable to flee. Some tarantulas have a second form of protection on their abdomen, a patch of urticating hair or urticating setae, which is normally absent in modern spiders. The attacker induces discomfort and occasionally even allergic reactions to these ultrafine hairs. There are specialized defensive strategies for certain other species. For instance, by flipping on its side and cartwheeling away. The golden wheeling spider, Carparachnoriophlava of the Namibian desert escapes tarantula hawks, a species of wasp that lays its eggs in a paralyzed spider so that the larvae have enough food when they hatch. If you liked the video, press the like button and subscribe to the channel to receive all new developments and to the cast in another episode.